before she was arrested for preaching the gospel?
That was before.
Okay.
That was before. She was arrested for preaching the gospel, and so she already got married.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you left Chifu to go to the other city.
Qingdao.
Qingdao. And then,
就from 青岛坐船到上海。
and from Qingdao you went to Shanghai.
那时候我的师者，大者、二者、三者在哪里？40年，就是10几年了，16年了。大概三者和大者走了。
是啊。
就是二者、四者在上海，可能是二者、四者在上海。
So they took the boat from Qingdao to Shanghai, and her second
Mabel and Agnes
daughter
in
and
Shanghai.
sister, yeah, two sisters. That time were in Shanghai.
Two Aunt Nancy sisters?
Agnes and Mabel.
Right.
You've met Aunt and Mabel, right? Okay.
So they stayed all together in Shanghai.
他们两个是住在一起的。
啊，
二姨跟四姨在上海是不是住在一起？
不住在一起。
No, they didn't.
But Lalar was with you
怎么？
in Shanghai.
那时候姥姥是跟你住在一起的嘛？
对，有一个时候我们两个都住在二姨家，哎呀，2岁多了，都要想一想啊。
She needs some time to recall.
Well, it was only about 70 years ago or something like that.
Yeah. For one time, Mama and Auntie will stay with Auntie Mabel.
And then was it from Shanghai that Nene and Grandpa took Lalar back to the United States with them?
是，然后三姨是不是就到上海去接姥姥回到美国的？
三姨去青岛，姥姥也被他们接到青岛，三姨夫在青岛。
Yeah, we were in Qingdao for maybe 6 months.
With the Marines?
Yeah.
所以，姥姥是跟你先跑到了上海，坐船去上海，后来又从上海回到青岛，跟三姨见面。
没有回青岛，等等。
那
我去了福州，参加你弟兄的训练。姥姥呢，三姨夫，在调到青岛，他那时候在军队上。
就在军队。
他在青岛一段时候，那么怎么把？那我在哪里？我在福建，我在福州，我就不知道了。姥姥以后也到过青岛，后来三姨把他申请去来美国了。
So later on, Auntie went further down south in another province called Fujian, and went to a Christian training camp and stayed there. And so she's not sure how Lao Lao went out to Qingdao and meet Nene. Right.
So Grandpa was stationed with the Marines for a while, for 6 months?
He was transferred to Tsingtao.
Okay.
And then we had to leave because of the communists.
Okay. So what year was that then?
That was in 46, I think.
How old were you?
I was in 5th grade.
So you remember going back to China?
Yeah.
I always thought you left when you were real small.
Gene was there too.
Yeah, I
But
remember
only
too.
for a short
He
period of time,
remembers.
right?
It was only for a few months.
you
Yeah,
wanted to
we
get
went by
back?
military transportation, and we came back on a military ship.
And Lalara came with you at that point?
You know, I don't remember. I don't remember if she was on that ship or not.
So you've been there twice, Gene?
Once.
So you brought Laura back with you when you came, right?
I don't
We don't
remember.
remember.
Oh.
Come on, Aunt Nancy remembers the way back to.
真的假的？
George says he doesn't remember.
He was only 2 months old.
Her father says that you even remember, and then George doesn't remember.
我还没懂。
No, George says he doesn't remember. He doesn't remember. It's just,
I thought you guys brought Lalara back. I think this is from Uncle Paul. You guys brought Lalara back, but it wasn't quite right or something, like legally, like you had to keep writing these letters to
Well,
somebody.
I found the glove compartment of the truck a bunch of letters Grandpa had written to his senator or congressman about the immigration issue of Lalara.
Oh, really?
Yes, he wrote multiple things in it. And
What truck was that?
My dad, I think, just took them from Nene and Grandpa's house.
Well, because they were getting rid of stuff.
And
They
I
were
think
trying
he
to
just
get rid of
grabbed
stuff.
them,
He said,
and I'm
these
like,
look like
this
important
is a really
papers.
old document. It's from the 40s. It's Grandpa writing to his congressman saying, please let my mother-in-law stay. She didn't know about the visa issues. You know, I'm a veteran. You know, and there was some kind of citizenship act that was being passed, and he was writing to promote it.
I think they did pass a congressional thing.
Yes, so there was
Let her
some kind
stay.
of act passed so that she could stay, but there was a correspondence back and forth between he and his congressman about
You
it.
know more than we do.
Well, it's in the truck and I was
So
bored.
did you keep that stuff, Laura? I mean, do you have it?
It might be still in the truck, I don't know what you did with it.
It's somewhere.
So you're saying trunk?
No, like,
A truck?
in the truck, there's
It's
like
like
a
the-
compartment, storage compartment.
Oh.
I just found these old letters in there and what's this?
Wow. Did they have these documents? These historical documents. Anyway. Yeah, because I think that we were over here a couple years ago trying to figure out what to do with Nene and Grandpa's house, and I remember Uncle Paul talking about that issue. Because it was sort of like a God thing that Grandpa was even in the military, could even go over there. And second, take her back. Because he had military, some kind of, and then the military had to get out of there or something, and they couldn't go back. That was the last time. Do you remember that conversation? No. So then you stayed in, was it Shanghai or?
Yeah, that's where we left off.
You were in Shanghai,
And then she went to the
从我在
camp.
上
went
海
to the
嘛，
camp,
right. And then,
and then what happened?
他说，姥姥去到了青岛，你在福建，你在那个受训嘛，那之后呢？
之后，后来姥姥就来美国了。
Oh.
And then great grand mom came to the U.S.
But the sisters were still in China for a while.
二姨、四姨和你都还在中国嘛？那时候
什么？
就是你们几个姐妹都还在中国嘛？姥姥来的时候。
老二、老四
Yeah, Mabel.
，Mabel and Agnes
And
stay in
in China. The three sisters still remain in China.
Did you feel like you needed to leave China? Was there like,
怎么？
at that point when the communists were starting to take over and just kind of closing down China from
当中国当共产党拿下了整个中国的时候，你们那时候有没有想到说要离开中国？
没有。
No.
it's just
我们在烟台有4幢，4幢房子都是很大的房子，
in Chifu, our family has 4 very big buildings.
是吗？
Very, yeah, 4 buildings.
这
，still，
现在都靠海边的那个，他们撤掉了。我们那个之家的，我看看，反正都撤掉了。现在
They basically all been torn down.
were they business buildings? Or were they homes or?
现在只有顺丰公司没有撤。你们也是现在到烟台去，还看见顺丰公司在海岸街。
Okay, so she says actually there's one last building still remaining there. That's the
不
company's
知道，以后
office.
看看是不
If
是
you
有个
want
照
to
片
go
在
to
这个
Chifu,
我那个
you can
手
still see that building.
你是放在哪里？
那个我那小册子那个做，
拿个照片。
你能帮他拿一下在这小册子。
你看看，我
It's the
有
house
一张
still in？
一张照片在那里。
哪个照片？
你看看他。
你看看我
那
这。
上次有没有他？
这里看，往后看，这个你把那个是不是有色？有色，你看看哪里没有？书忘给带来了。
She forgot the book, but she has some copy.
个
Remember you
这
told
个
me that.
这个 mountain the first leader believe in receive the Lord.
OK，
后来
谁？
这个他叫什么？
哦，那个党支部书记，公社的书记。
公社的 leader， 就是管那个连那个山上也管应的。
OK。
大东公社的 leader.
In China, actually, is actually the political party actually govern. This is it's above like the president. So when they were forced to move to the mountain area, and she still preached the gospel, but this time she preached directly to the president of that county. I mean, Communist Party, and then that person was saved.
He was in the hospital in Yingde. I went to see him. He asked me how to pray.
How to pray.
我就说一句，他就跟我一句，他 follow me to pray.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, this number one person was sick in the capital of that county called Yingde, and then she went to the hospital and to visit him, and then she prayed for this person, and this person asked her how to pray. So she prayed one sentence, and then he followed. He was saved that way.
That's good.
So how did the family, like, I know Nene and Grandpa got married. when
三姨
they-
跟三姨父结婚了，隔天。
And then they ended up coming to the States.
然后他们移居到美国来。
What was happening with the family, with you and the rest of the family in China?
当他们离开来到美国之后呢，在老家的家庭状况是怎么样子？
We went to Shanghai. Nobody in Shifu because 共产党怎么说
Communist Party。
？Communist Party. 他们都是喜欢住到你家里来，只要你这个有空的房间，他们大概怕美国去轰炸，都是喜欢住在老百姓的家里，所以我们的客户也被他们占据了，那时尚物也被他们占据了。
Since Nene and Grandpa moved to the U.S. and most of the family members actually moved out of Chifu and then went to big city like Shanghai because then the Communist Party they just took over the country. They're afraid of being attacked by a foreign country like U.S. So they don't live in the administration kind of building. They prefer living in people's home. And since Grandma's house is big and it's rich, so they become a very good candidate. So many people just move in, and so they live in their guest house, and they live in their West Wing house. You know, the ancient Chinese house. They have a main building, and the center you have a West Wing, you have left wing. Normally the West Wing probably is for the elder's elder son, and then the other wing is for the second son. So basically, the Chinese building, you have a main building, you have West Wing, you have the East Wing, and they use the guest house. They use also the West Wing. They just occupy it.
So they just basically said, we're living here.
They just come in as they want to live there. So the family members they all left.
They took over.
Basically.
怎么讲？
它是基本上就是说，共产党人来了以后，没有经过你们同意，就住在你的西厢房，又住在你的客房，然后呢，你们就 的
我们客房有一个 piano， 我们都不能去那个，他们就在那里办公嘛。
So they use the west wing, they use the guest room as their office, and then for the family member, they couldn't even enter into the play the piano over there.
Wow. So, were you at home then when the communists came into your home? And you left too?
你后来是不是也走了？当共产党进到你们家的时候你在，但是后来你是不是也走了？
走是因为我二伯父，家里头有出事情了，他的女儿就是张玉兰师母，就叫他开会，他不去。我说你不去不行啊，有一个女人告二伯父，我说你要去，他不。他说他心脏不舒服，所以我说我替你去，所以我就去了。那以后呢，村里头要斗争二伯父，要到这个，就想从他那里拿钱了，是怎么讲啊？那天要开大会。这个张玉兰师母，她里头觉得不平安，她就去了东山。她的第8个女儿，后来也从后门骑个单车跑掉了。真的那天就出事儿了，他们来抓人了。那么，因为我给他办事情，所以我也躲出去了。就在张母亲家住，又在刘建邦家，都不敢回家了。后来我的母亲来看我，那么二伯父家的女儿就去青岛了，就是自行车带座去青岛了。
Okay, when communists entered into Chifu and the second eldest to you is a great-grand uncle, and somebody sued him. The village people sued him, try to get some benefit from that. So the Communist Party and asked, then great-grand uncle wasn't there, so asked his daughter to report to them. And then she was a kind of a little timid. She says that her heart is not good. She doesn't want to go. So she went. She said, "I go for you." So she went there, and then afterward, the great-grand uncle's daughter escaped. So she was afraid. She left too.
She left the city?
Yeah, and then she was hiding in some brother's house in Chifu, and great-grandmother saw her every once in a while, but eventually she left Chifu, and then great-grand-uncle's daughter left earlier to Qingdao.
Because they were afraid of arrest or possessions being taken, or?
It's kind of that time. I think the political atmosphere is very bad.
Especially
they
against
consider
the
wealthy capitalists. Yeah, they consider them the enemy of the people. So they try to check their past if there's any wrongdoing. So they're going to send them.
The Shandong Silk and Lace Company 是我的父亲开始办的，这个那怎么说？那么他们后来就到 这个 company， 因为 America 和 Japanese 这个在太平洋 Pacific Ocean 有战事，所以我们那是出口公司就停顿下来了。那么好了，他们搞二保夫就到身份公司把所有的货物都给拿走了。
Great grandfather start a business. He established a company called Sinfeng Silk and Lace Company. Yeah.
This is your father or your grandfather?
My father.
Okay.
Yeah,
My father.
that's
My
really
great grandfather.
Right.
Your great great grandfather.
Right. Oh.
I don't know his name. What is his name?
Yeah.
李洪轩
Li Hongxuan, L-E-E.
H.K. Lee.
HK 李
Oh,
HK
H.K.
李
Lee. Huh?
And Lalar's name was.
什么？
What was Lalar's name?
李柳凤花
Li
Liu
Feng.
Fenghua.
H-W-A-N-G.
Fenghua, right?
凤花
我的父亲叫李洪轩，母亲叫刘凤华。
Okay. L-I-U is last name. F-O-N-G H-U-A.
HK 李
H.K. Lee's easy for us.
Sorry, but you were telling a story about his company.
Okay, so when the Pacific War started,
哎呀，我忘记带那本书。My father building the company， 一个大楼，到现在还存留在那里。
and she says she started a company, a business, and then was quite successful. And later on, he had a big office building, and even till now, it's still there.
这个很可惜，我今天来了，把书忘记带来了。
She was so rushed and forgot one reference book. There's quite a few pictures on it.
Really?
Yes.
哦，
Oh.
好几本书都交到身份公司。
Now you can find more than one book that mention
好像4
your
本，我
family's
都看到4本书了。
company.
我那个本子可惜我也找不到了，我舍得。
She remembered
找不到。
there are about 4 books published that mention about your family. Yeah, that company.
Who has them?
She has 1. Used to have 2, but right now she has 1. Yeah. So when the Pacific War started, and then they stopped their business, and so and afterward China Civil War, and then Communist Party, they won the battle, and they took over the whole country, and then they tried to get something from this company. 然后呢？你说他们想要从你公司拿什么东西？就是太平洋战事爆发以后，你父亲停止了那个业务，然后呢，那个共产党进来以后，想要从你们你父亲那个公司里面拿走什么东西是吧？你刚才讲的。
他们要这个给李明轩给我二伯父算账，就二伯父幸亏不在烟台。
那是因为你父亲已经退出来，身体不好，李明轩负责任，是不是？
我父亲老早死了，我父亲1936年死的，
OK，
共产党来10几年了，
所以他来之前就死了。
老早死了好多年了。
哦， OK。
所以他们到身份公司把所有的存货都拿去了，卖掉了啊。就是那共产党领导了，那个村里头的人呢，大概就分钱了。
Okay. So basically, when this Pacific War erupted, actually your great grandfather already passed away, and then the whole company was still running, but under the management of the second great grand uncle. And then, So when communists enter into the village, and then they try to get some money from the company, and then they just sold quite a few commodity, and then they used the money. They took the money and then give it to the villager. So that kind of communist party, they don't like capitalism. They don't like rich people. So once they had the power, they just want to show the people that they treat the poor guys good.
Yeah.
So they just
Sounds
distribute
like our
the power.
country right now.
Think that they should leave and go to the United States?
那个Laura 问说，是不是就在他们要拿你们那个把你们这个公司的那个加公司的那些东西拿出去卖分钱以后，是不是家里的人就想要来到美国，还是之前就想要来？
我还没听懂。
就是说不是说那个共产党进到了村里去，把你们的那些财产东西拿去卖了以后，拿的钱分给了那个村里的人吗？那你们是不是经过这样子的一件事情以后，整个家呢就想要说尽量跑来美国，还是怎么样？还是说原来就想来美国？因为他们是先来美国。
本来没有想来美国，就是到上海了。
三姨呢？
啊？
三姨有没有想来？
三姨老早去美国了。
所以三姨来美国跟这个不相干。
不相干。三姨是1946年来美国的。
Okay, so your grandfathers coming to the U.S. has nothing to do with Communist Party. They just want to come to this country.
1940, they've come to the United States.
So the rest of the family member never thought of coming to the U.S.
So Grandpa came to go to school, right?
Well,
He was going to college.
he did go to Asbury.
他怎么说？
And then wasn't Nene in
他们在
Shanghai for a
问
while?
他们自己。
And then he brought her over?
No, they came together.
Oh, they came together. Okay.
And that was when he was already a Marine or in the
No,
military?
no, he joined later.
Oh, he did.
You have to ask Uncle Paul, he remembers.
Well, you were 2 and Uncle Paul was like 1, right?
I was about 3.
So they just came. You don't know why? Do you know why, Uncle Gene?
No.
Is it because his adopted mother was American?
Yeah, I think that had a lot to do with that.
Had she died or?
No, they were alive.
She was still in China.
No, they all came back to the United
So
States.
did they see the
The
political
orphanage,
situation?
people that had the orphanage.
No, that didn't happen until the 50s.
Oh. So Nene and Grandpa's coming here had nothing to do with the war.
No, but we did go back in 46 and had to leave because of the communists coming. We went back to get Lalar.
So where was the whole family? Was Alar with you between 40 and 46? Where was the family?
民国29年到35年之间，在家乡里面只有你和姥姥在那里吗
19多少
？1940年到1946年。
我是1942年回到烟台，本来我在上海。1942年我回到烟台，那么几时走的？哎呀，那么他刚刚问什么？主要
就是说
Lalar must have been in Yantai in 42. I think.
对啊，他说，因为他们想要知道说，三姨回去46年回去接老婆嘛，那在那之前，是家里有什么人？是姥姥在烟台，还有谁在烟台？
我的大哥， 我的哥哥，我的弟弟，那个时候我的哥哥自己住了，弟弟也自己住了，我和姥姥在一起住。那么，我二伯父的女儿，因为他家有难处了，弟兄把他先自行车bicycle把他送到青岛的。
Okay.
In a
那么后
bicycle?
来就把我
Bicycle.
Motorbike?
No, it's just regular bicycle. From
what's that
Yantai to
story?
Qingdao.
Yeah.
That's the
That's
famous story, you don't know the real truth. What's that story?
What is it?
那么后来我和我母亲也是 bicycle 出青岛，就穿着衣服，什么也不能带。
So
No
even
couldn't take any clothing and rode a
Wait,
bike.
Okay, so
Bike on-
wait, what's the story then? What?
Okay, so your question is from 1940 to 1946. Who was in that house, right?
Or
Who was
just
in that
what was going on with the family?
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then that time the second great uncle and her daughter, because they tried to question her, she escaped, right? So only she and the great grandmother remained in that room, and then her brother, younger brother, and older brother, they all got married and moved out. Still live in the same city, but not in that house. So in the house, it's only the great grandmother
Lalard.
and yeah,
Lalard and Aunt Nancy.
yeah, lives there. Yeah, just two persons.
And all the communists are in there using their house.
你们两个人住在那里的时候，共产党已经进到你们家住在那里了，是吧？
他们不是住在这里，办公
Oh,
office。
they not live there. They use the house as an office. Yeah, they just work there.
So Lalard and Aunt Nancy are by themselves.
就是你们两个人住在那里那个时候，有没有其他佣人的？
呀，我的哥哥用了一半，但是他不走这个门，他就把那个，因为我们家周围，我父亲盖的房子，我们家在这里，周围都是房子，住给人家的，都是外面有门，他不是在通后门。
Okay, correction. Her brother actually didn't move out, but lived on another building in that complex. Actually, her father built a big complex, but in the center, they live there, and then later on, outside, the rest of the building, they just rent it out.
But then what was the story about Larlar that happened? Something about a bicycle?
Oh. Laura's asking, 你们怎么样？那个故事怎么样子？你们两个是被人家用脚踏车从这个烟台就骑到青岛，是怎么回事？
怎么去的？
是怎么回事？
有两个 brother 就把二伯父，因为他家出事情了嘛，就把他的两个女儿带到青岛，回来又把我和我母亲带到青岛，
Two
从
brothers
青岛到
actually.
上海。
Two brothers actually tricked
bicycle,
a great grand uncle and her daughter, because the communists is after them, right? So they escaped to Qingdao, and through the help of these two brothers, they just ride on the bike. And then afterward, they came back and to great grandmother and
Aunt Nancy.
yeah. And
So
then,
someone else, these two brothers, were they friends of the family or something? Or are they relatives?
他们跟你们是什么关系？这两个弟兄
哦，就是 church brother。
，church members.
Church members. And so they were riding in the front, and you, Aunt Lalar and Aunt Nancy were in the backs of the
那时候他们想问清楚一点，就是弟兄在前骑脚踏车，你们是不是就坐在后座上？
对呀、这个 bicycle 后面不是一个书笔架，可以摆东西的、摆书的。那 bicycle 就是这个。
Yeah, they just sit on the back seat.
I thought it was like a three-wheeled thing where maybe they were like seats in the back and someone was riding in the front.
No,
Like a rickshaw kind of.
the old-fashioned bicycle was built strong. Actually, that time it wasn't for the sport or for the entertainment. It's actually a transportation tool. So it was built very strong, and it can take 2 people, no problem.
So they had to ride on the back of bicycles. The story was true. When I was little, I heard the story going, huh?
And they were, was it, I always thought it was like in the middle of the night, like trying to run away, like escaping clandestinely. Is that what it was? Like trying to sneak away?
你们是花多少时间到那里？从烟台一直骑到青岛，
我都忘记了，花多少钱？
多少时间？
多少时间？还有一个地方，到一个地方还要过夜，第二天又去，天不亮4点多钟又走。
你走的时候也是晚上走的？
你说什么？
从烟台走的时候也是晚上走的？
不是，是早上走的。
Okay, so they left actually is not sneaking out at night. Early in the morning they left, and then they spend almost they have to spend a night in Meadow. So basically probably at least two days riding the bike.
From Chifu.
From Chifu to Qingdao, it's quite a distance.
Okay.
Yeah.
No clothes, no.
也没有衣服，什么都没带。
就是穿着皮袄。
They had an overcoat, no extra. 有没有带吃的？
什么？
有没有带吃的？一路上？
没有。
Money?
钱
maybe 妈妈身上有 money。
Yeah, maybe a grandmother has some money, but she doesn't.
How old were you?
我21 maybe 20 16年。
16年，今年是
25岁，是不是
？16嘛，今年是2013嘛
他是
，2013。
21年出生的嘛，1946年，46减21不是25岁。
是不是？46减21，46减21是25岁，是不是？
不知道。
Yeah, Ruth did a check. She says she was born in 21st, right? And then when she escaped, that was 1946, so should be 25 years old.
And what was the immediate cause for leaving? Were the communists coming to take over the whole house, or were they coming to arrest anybody? What was the reason to leave right then?
Question again, what's the immediate cause?
Yeah, that they had to leave by bicycle. What made them say, okay, we have to leave now?
OK, 是什么一个主要的原因让你们要赶快走？
因为他知道我们是这个有钱的，那么二伯父因着二伯父顺丰公司的货物都拉走了，那么二伯父的女儿就不敢住在烟台了，他们也走，弟兄把他们送到青岛了，那么他们找不到二伯父的女儿，可能就要找我，因为我给二伯父办过事情，所以我就 觉得也应当离开烟台了，我就把母亲带走了。
Mainly is because the communists basically after the family's business, and then they did capture all the commodity left in the warehouse and sold it. So they are afraid of being sentenced or whatever. So they escaped first. This great uncle escaped together with the daughter, but she volunteered to show up in the office for the company, for the family, for their family. So when they escaped, then she thought probably they will come back to her. So she just took the great grandmother.
Before she was arrested for preaching the gospel?
That was before. That was before. She was arrested for preaching the gospel, so she already got married.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you left Chifu to go to the other city,
Qingdao.
Qingdao. And then,
就from 青岛坐船到上海。
and from Qingdao you went to Shanghai.
那时候我的师姐，大姐、二姐，三姐在哪里？40年，就是10几年了，16年了。大概三姐和大姐走了，
是啊。
就是二姐、四姐在上海，可能是二姐、四姐在上海。
So they took the boat from Qingdao to Shanghai, and her second
Mabel
oldest
and
daughter,
Agnes in Shanghai.
and sister, yeah, two sisters. That time were in Shanghai.
Two Aunt Nancy sisters were?
Agnes and Mabel.
Right.
You've met Aunt and Mabel, right? Okay.
So they stayed all together in Shanghai.
他们两个是住在一起的。
啊，
二姨跟四姨在上海是不是住在一起
不住在一起。
？No, they didn't.
But Lalar was with you
怎么？
in Shanghai.
那时候姥姥是跟你住在一起的嘛？但是
对，有一个时候我们两个都是在二姨家，哎呀，2岁多了都要想一想啊。
She needs some time to recall.
Well, it was only about, what, 70 years ago or something like that.
Yeah. For one time, Mama and Auntie will stay with Auntie Mabel. In Shanghai.
And then was it from Shanghai that Nene and Grandpa took Lalar back to the United States with them?
是，然后三姨是不是就到上海去接姥姥回到美国的？
三姨去青岛，姥姥也被他们接到青岛，三姨夫在青岛。
Yeah, we were in Saint Qingdao for maybe 6 months.
With the Marines.
Yeah.
所以，姥姥是跟你先跑到了上海，坐船去上海，后来又从上海回到青岛，跟三姨见面。
没有回青岛，啊，等等，
那
我去了福州，参加你弟兄的训练。姥姥呢，三姨夫，在调到青岛，他那时候在军队上，
这在军队。
他在青岛一段时候，那么怎么把？那我在哪里？我在福建，我在福州，我就不知道了。姥姥以后也到过青岛，后来三姨把他申请去来美国的。
So later on, Auntie went further down south in another province called Fujian, and went to a she's not sure how Lao Lao went out to Qingdao and meet Nene. Right.
So Grandpa was stationed with the Marines for a while, for 6 months.
He was transferred to Tsingtao,
Okay.
and then we had to leave because of the communists.
Okay. So what year was that then?
That was in '46.
How old were you?
I was in 5th grade.
So you remember going back to China?
Yeah.
I always thought you left when you were real small.
Gene was there too.
Yeah, I
But
remember
only
too.
for a short
He
period of time,
remembers.
right?
It was only for a few months.
Oh.
Did Grandpa arrange to go back on purpose because he
Yeah,
wanted to?
we
get
went
back?
by military transportation, and we came back on a military ship.
And Lalara came with you at that point?
You know, I don't remember. I don't remember if she was on that ship or not.
So you've been there twice, Gene?
Just once.
So you brought Laura back with you when you came, right?
I don't
We don't
remember.
remember.
Oh.
Come on, Aunt Nancy remembers the way back to.
怎么讲的？
George says he doesn't remember.
He was only 2 months old.
Father says that you even remember, and then George doesn't remember.
我还没懂。
No, George says he doesn't remember. He doesn't remember.
I thought you guys brought Lalar back. I think this is from Uncle Paul. You guys brought Lalar back, but it wasn't quite right or something, like legally. Like she was, you had to keep writing these letters to
Well,
somebody.
I found in the glove compartment of the truck a bunch of letters Grandpa had written to his senator or congressman about the immigration issue of Lalar.
Oh, really?
Yes, he wrote multiple things in it. And
What truck was that?
My dad, I think, just took them from Nene and Grandpa's house.
Well, because they were getting rid of stuff.
And
They
I
were
think
trying
he
to
just
get rid of
grabbed
stuff.
them, and
He said,
I'm
these
like,
look like
this
important
is a really
papers.
old document. It's from the 40s. It's Grandpa writing to his congressman saying, please let my mother-in-law stay. She didn't know about the visa issues. You know, I'm a veteran, you know, and there was some kind of citizenship act that was being passed, and he was writing to promote it.
I think they did pass a congressional thing.
Yes, so there was
Let her
some kind
stay.
of act passed so that she could stay, but there was a correspondence back and forth between he and his congressman about
You
it.
know more than we do.
Well, it's in the truck and I was born.
So did you keep that stuff, Lauren? I mean, do you have it?
It might be still in the truck. I don't know what he did with it.
It's somewhere.
So you're saying trunk?
No, like
A truck?
in the truck, there's
It's
like
like
a compartment, storage compartment. I
Oh.
just found these old letters in there. And what's this?
Wow. Did they have these documents? These historical documents. Anyway. Yeah, because I think that we were over here a couple years ago trying to figure out what to do with Nene and Grandpa's house, and I remember Uncle Paul talking about that issue. Because it was sort of like a God thing that Grandpa was even in the military, could even go over there. And second, take her back. Because he had military, some kind of, and then the military had to get out of there or something, and they couldn't go back. That was the last time. Do you remember that conversation? No. So then you stayed in, was it Shanghai or?
Yeah, that was where we left off.
You were in Shanghai,
And then she went to the
跟我在
camp.
上
went
海
to the
呢。
camp,
Right. And then,
and then what happened?
他说，姥姥去到了青岛，你在福建，你在那个受训嘛。那之后呢？
之后，后来姥姥就来美国了。
Oh.
And then great grand mom came to the U.S.
But the sisters were still in China for a while.
二姨、四姨和你都还在中国嘛？那时 就是你们几个姐妹都还在中国嘛？老二、
老二、老四
Yeah，Mabel，
，Mabel and Agnes
and
stay in
in China. The three sisters still remain in China.
Did you feel like you needed to leave China? Was there like
怎么？
at that point when the communists were starting to take over and just kind of closing down China from
当共产党拿下了整个中国的时候，你们那时候有没有想到说要离开中国？
没有。
No.
it's just
我们在烟台有4幢，4幢房子都是很大的房子。
In Chifu, our family has 4 very big buildings.
是吗？
4 buildings.
这
still
现在都靠海边的那个他们撤掉了，我们那个居家的，我看看，反正都撤掉了现在。
They basically has all been torn down.
were they business buildings or were they homes or
现在只有顺丰公司没有撤。你们也现在到烟台去，还看见顺丰公司在海岸街。
Okay. So she says actually there's one last building still remaining there. That's the
不
company's
知道，你给我
office.
看看是不
If
是
you
有个
want
照
to
片
go
在
to
这个
Chifu,
我那个
you can
座
still
位，
see that building.
你放在哪里？
那个我那小车子那个座，
拿个照片。
你能帮他拿一下在这小册子？
你看看，我
is the
有
house
一
still
张
in
一张照片在那里。
哪个照片？
你看看看。
你看看我这，
上次有没有他？
这里开，往后开，这个你把那个是不是有色？有色，我看到哪了没有？书忘给带来了。
She forgot the book, but she has some copy here.
This building is the Shandong Silk and Leaf Company, just my father建造的 still here in Chifu now. 这个 near here.
okay like on this side of the street
这我们还有32间，有一个很大的，多少间？有个很大的 building， 房子就在这条街上。
On the same street, there's another very big building.
我有个房子，但是但是有这个
painting
George 是 mother， 这是我们的那个 gate 大门口，这是我们的家，这是我们的家，我们的家。
I have
this
this
is a
here.
bar
If you want it.
这个，这是我们的
You put it on Godin's computer,
叫什
maybe.
么的？
Yeah, I think all those is over here.
客厅英文叫什么？
that'd be nice to have the family pictures and know who everybody is
Yeah, all those are here.
这是姥姥，
yeah
这是妈，好啊。这是有 mother， 这个 George mother， 这是 my mother。这是 George。
how can you see that one? I can't even see I'm like I can't see
In the same row, there's another big building probably used for the doctor. This image is about 30-some rooms.
你给他看看 George， 这他。
Yeah, it's over here too. Yeah, I
这吃
mom
醋。
gave me all this.
这是
So I
那个 our company. This is C.
so to
Which is
export
这是
This
我
one, right next to
我们的家在这里，这里一个大的 house 里头，这个是我们的叫什么？坟地怎么说？
Oh, a graveyard?
什么？
Graveyard?
我都不晓得了。
Yeah, the private graveyard.
也现在是南山公园的一部分。
It's now it become part of one public park.
这是这是
Lallard holding. It was pretty big for her to be
You were
holding.
big.
Oh, here, this
2 or 3.
I just recognize it.
这是个 hospital，我们在这个 back
So on the other side.
our house is back the hospital here. That's the company.
She looks so young.
No,
It's still there.
still here.
Yes, he is there. Oh.
一个讲这个是山东 Silk and Lace Company， 它的英文名字，这个公司的名字。 1908是 my father 创办的，创办怎么说？
My father started Shandong Silk and Lace Company
这个
in 1908.
这个名字就叫山东 Silk and Lace Company Limited，
Okay.
这公司的
Shandong
名字。
Silk and Lace Company.
Was there some idea that some of the
我
family
的父亲
members
是
could
1936
some of their property?
Oh.
died.
Oh,
My father,
1936, your father died.
yeah.
Phyllis is asking 那个 Phyllis 问说，是不是你过的那些年，家里的成员试图想要把这个留在大陆的这些产业啊要回来？
什么东西？
你过的那么些年，家里的成员啊，你家里的 member 是不是想要把那个扣在中国的那些产业拿回来？
哪里敢跟我这件事情？
That they are not to touch this.
What?
That they are not to touch this when they were in China.
Oh,
Yes,
probably put you in prison. Probably put you in prison if you
Yeah.
asked about it.
yeah, the communists are still in charge. technically.
1914,
So,
the company 出口 New York, London， 就是百货公司
Oh, okay.
出口到那。
So they actually were the supplier of some London and New York department store of those products.
那个时候姓法王啊，头发做的那个王，那个时候
That time the hairnet was very popular.
hairnet?
So like go for like hats and things.
Yeah.
这个是The Shandong Silk Lace Company 是头一家出口的中国公司。
The Shandong Lace what?
是
Silk and the Lace Company was the first company that export hair lace and those
他
kind of
这个
products
书上
to
说
the US.
有4个工厂，有1000多工人。
And back then they had 4 factories and around 1,000 employees.
它是美国芝加哥石布公司唯一的代理商，专门制造这个根丝包入派的法网， 产品销到英国和加拿大，这是1921年。
In 1921, Shandong Silk and the Lace Company was the only authorized company to make certain brand. I don't know that brand, and then export to England and Canada.
申丰公司还在烟台办了一个地毯工厂。
And later on, they start another blanket business, and then also had a factory.
申丰公司在上海、北京、天津、阿根廷、布宜诺斯都有分公司。
And they also has branch office in Shanghai, Beijing, Tianjin, and Buenos Aires.
Wow.
这个阿根廷就是
Argentina.
South America，
South
是吧？
What did the family do before the company began? Like, before he started the company, was he working in linens and fabrics before then too, or?
在信丰公司之前，家里是做什么的？还是做一些纺织吗？还是做什么？还是直接就做了这个珐琅
1908年，我父亲就开了申丰公司了。
之前呢？
之前看上来经济不太好，我的就是这个我的二伯父还继续读书，父亲就不让他读书了，所以他自学的能力蛮强的。
就是
在上经济大概不是挺好。
做这个生意之前还做什么？
做什么？哦，他好像20几岁就开了申丰公司啊。
所以信丰公司他第一个创业就是开信丰公司了，之前没有在做什么。
没有。
Yeah, basically that was great grandfather's first business.
Okay.
Yeah, before that he didn't do anything substantial.
这本书上说到，在烟台申丰公司在华商企业中拥有极高的威望，无论是中资、外资、银行界以及商业界都有高度的评价，具有极高的口碑。这是那个英国人写的《吐舌烟台》第3章里头这样讲的。
Chapter 3 of this book, that the author was a British. Then he mentioned that at that time, Shandong Silk and Lace Company was well known, was very famous in that area, and that for the local company, foreign company, bank, and many other related business, they all respect.
一个英国人写的那本书叫做《吐舌烟台》，就是好多照片，有这么本书。第3章他就介绍申丰公司这样介绍的。
All this information is coming from one book called 吐舌烟台，怎么讲呢？
这本书我们
there's a lot of picture. Yeah, there's a book. There's a lot of picture, and then use picture, and then to recall back to that age.
Is it a Chinese book?
This is the Chinese book.
翻译成它是应当是他翻译成中文了。
Oh, so probably it's originally written in English and then been translated.
Oh, really? 我本来今天想带来，我忘记了。
She forgot to bring this.
Maybe we could just get the name and do they have ISBN numbers for those in those days?
Oh.
See if we can find it.
I can check if there's some reference. I can forward to you.
儿子有这个有房子，女儿也有房子。
Oh, great great grandfather actually very thoughtful, and he even arranged a house for all the children. Indiscriminate. So sons has a house and daughters also has house.
给女儿的那所房子楼房34间，还有平房，那个地点最好靠海边。
He gave the best gave the house in the best location to daughters. 好多给大家还是给一个？那个房间是给了一个女儿还是给了大家？
给我们女儿有两处房子，一处是在靠海边的。
所以你们都共同拥有。
啊？
你们一起拥有，共同拥有的房子。
哎，我们共同有。
Okay, so
我
it's
到了
actually
美国。
all daughters, 2 buildings, one on each side.
我的大姐就把这些资料交给我了。
When come to the U.S. 大姐是叫什么名字
？Anna Young.
Anna gave all those document to her.
When did all the remaining sisters who stayed in China after Laura left, when did they all end up coming over?
就是二姨跟四姨啊，他们还有你，就是什么时候姥姥来美国以后，他们陆续来到美国。
什么东西没明白？
就是说二姨啊、四姨啊，他们什么时候陆陆续续都来到美国？
哎呀，我都忘记那个年份了。
I don't remember exact year.
那你可以，你是1983年来的吗
1983来。
我们是1984年来的嘛。那二姨呢，比你早来一点。
比我早来的。
比你早来，大概是。
你知道，我的三姐就是申请我一个人来美国。
So Ruth says,
他们的这个。
Mabel came a little earlier than
Josephine?
Right. And
Mabel came earlier than my mother. My mother came in 1983.
Josephine 这个申请我来的。
This your nanny 申请
apply
for her.
他只有申请我，儿子是自己跑到领事馆去，他自己跑到领事馆去说他到美国，他批准他了，好像这么回事儿。
比你早来一点，你是83年，他们是大概是81年还是
？My sister Mabel，
不是，她是小表姐他们她一家的。
啊？
她是二姨跟小表姐他们一家来的。
是啊，他们自己去领事馆，这么来这么回事儿，不是三姨申请，三姨只是申请我。表姐呢是于雪林到上海来看我，我告诉他大表姐的遭遇。他到上海的时候，他见过四姨，后来他到不知道在香港还是在什么个场合里，基督教有团体有个开会，他就说出来大表姐的遭遇。那个 carpenter， 他是不是叫 carpenter？ 就说我帮助他怎么，就这样的，所以是一大堆这样来的。
She knows very little about Mabel's family. Basically, she knows that Mabel's family occupied themselves and come to the U.S. 那四姨叫什么名字
？Agnes.
Agnes' family is actually her daughter. No, one American, and that's in the church member, I think, is one brother. And then go through church or through this church member, and then their family, directly or indirectly, later on they move to U.S.
So, what years were these? The 60s, 70s, or?
他们老70啊，你们来都是已经过了，这是
你是说？
他是
，OK,
年。
so.
He said 80s.
Yeah, 80.
83
Yeah, 83. Mabel's 81, right?
我不知道。
Roughly, a little bit earlier. And Agnes a little bit later, right? Or about the same time.
大表姐好像比我们先来的，是吧？
哎，我都忘记了。
哦。
She's not sure, but Ruth says probably Agnes' family came here also earlier than them.
很感激善意，我很感激善意。
My mom says that she's very much appreciate the assistance from.
小的时候，善意，我和善意就是好朋友。
When they were little, they two get along well.
Nene and you?
Yes.
Because you were the little baby. Right? She's the older sister, taking care of the baby.
他went to 天津读书，回来买东西总是给我多一些。
Nene went to Tianjin, study there. Each time came back and brought some stuff back, and always give her a little more.
So she had favorites, huh? Were you her favorite? So you got married then in China?
你们在中国结的婚
And then you were born in China?
Yes.
Taiwan.
Taiwan. So did you go to Taiwan? Did you live in Taiwan or?
Actually, my father-in-law went to Taiwan, stayed there for a while, and then later on he moved to other places, and then eventually came to the U.S. They came to the U.S. separately. My father-in-law came here first, I think, right?
Yeah.
And then Ruth and my mother-in-law came, and then they actually united here, has a reunion here.
你跟我一样。
哦，你要去厕所哈。
他厕所在哪里？
Oh, right through there and turn left.
哦，OK，去了。
我怎么去？我要去上厕所。
Maybe is it easier to go through there without a step?
Oh.
Yes, probably.
John, there's no step going through the kitchen, is there?
No.
Yeah, there's a step on the other side.
No, they
Oh, wait,
go
No,
around.
there isn't.
Don't go that way.
Yeah.
这边比较短，但是要上楼，那边是平的，
在这边往这边走。
那边是
There's
平
no
路，不要
step.
上楼，这边要上楼梯下楼梯。
Something smells good.
Yeah, hot pot.
我也不知道叫什么。
就是 grandpa 是老几啊？老大。
怎么？
他是老大的、李红轩。
我 我的福建啊，
哎
第三龙山，
，OK。哪个红？
红嘛就是天上那个红，一个虫子一个弓，
轩。
轩是个一个车一个杆。
OK。
Lisa, yeah, Annie, her cottage.
然后
我的母亲是刘凤华，
Her pills and stuff are in the
Liu.
laundry room. I don't know if
丰富的丰，
where
中华民国的华。
they're doing their, but the pills are in the laundry room and the dishes are in the laundry room.
So Johnny retired yet?
OK，
You retired?
再来，
还有谁？
就是
What do you do?
祖父的你父亲就是你的 uncle 啊或者你的大伯啊，是这样子。
我的二伯，明轩，
Wherever?
明白的明，轩一样的。 我的六叔叫
You must be an old man.
李虎成，红嘛就是一个三点水一个公
Are you doing it
公共的那个
long term or just every?
三点水一
三
个，
点水
红法的红。
三点水一个什么？
公
哪个公？
共和国那个公
哦，李红什么？
陈
哪个
陈一个宝盖头，
老三就可以
一个陈思成的陈，
诗
思成什么思成生的就啥
哦
这个陈，
那他不
还有呢？
还那个我这不单位叫什么王九
所以有这六属，
六叔，就我们的姊妹了是吗？
就是六属。然后
我今天你告诉我忘记想带一本书来，是一个英国人写的，还讲了很多，讲的信丰公司。本来我想带，我忘记了。
他知道，然后你们家的呢？
我们家的啊，
对，
李金翠，
李进翠哪个翠？
翠是翡就是上头一个羽毛的羽，下头是个兵那个猪。
这是大一。OK。
李金美，金一样的美丽的美。
是二一。
这是二一，三一李进石，石是
玉石的石的。
一个儿下头一个玉，玉石的石，晓得了哈。李进问，问大概就是文章的文，我自己加个王字边，我们还有这个词。有啊，哦，而且加王字边啊。那我李金玲。我哥哥叫李尚生。我哥哥哥哥比我大，在比四者小。
哪个小？
城上的上，一个木字边，一个木。
哪个姓？
就是姓陈，来美国那个姓陈的姓。
小生。
在这里上汉。
这是小舅。
汉是汉族的汉。
小舅吧。
小舅了。没有了。
There's a mass on the bottom.
OK。
They're gonna track it.
This is OK。就没有了。
没有了。
Transitional cell carcinoma, and she has.
那你告诉他没有了，是不是7个？啊，
对，7个。
7个。
Okay, so this is all Chinese name, so you
Okay.
need to
Okay.
他们是有
sure.
Anna， 有 Mabel， 他
Oh,
们有
okay.
英文名字。
Okay, so 大姨
叫 Anna。
Anna.
嗯
Okay. Anna.
Go eat your dinner. Go eat your
二
dinner.
姨叫 Mabel，
Jeremy's eating your dinner.
A-N-N-E.
So Anne,
Annie. Annie.
Anne,
Oh, Ann. Oh, okay, Ann.
Go eat your dinner.
Huh?
Jeremy's eating dinner.
N-L-E-R.
No, L, capital L, lion,
L 的意思就是李的嘛，
Lee, yeah.
下头是 Young， 是她丈夫的。
Oh, L.
Lee is
Anna L
Lee.
Y， 是不是
Yeah,
Y？Y
Y-O-U-N-G.
O U N G。
Oh, Anna Lee Young.
对了对了，
Oh, okay.
How's music?
It was just fine. It's all about
And
2 weeks ago.
二姨是
二姨 Mabel，
She gave
Mabel
birth.
哦，
And,
Lee.
my
Shen
brother is
and
gonna-
baby
E-L.
Mabel M-A-B-L-E。
That's how she-
B-E-L-E-L-E.
together.
B-E-L.
Tomorrow, the whole family's came together.
Mabel.
So,
Mabel.
tomorrow.
Mabel Lee L 一个点
No,
Young
No,
Y
it's
O U
not.
N
No,
G。
no, Mabel 是谁？是
Mabel 是
Mabel
儿子，
Her husband
Shen.
is in the service and he's
Shen.
stationed near
Shen.
Barstow.
Yeah.
You know where Barstow is?
Yeah,
Tabasco.
In the desert.
Sally.
S-H-E-N.
So she's coming with her 3 kids.
S-H-E-N.
3 kids. Wow.
Sen.
Little babies, a couple months old.
It could be
That or S-E-N. Sen.
S-E-N 是不是？
S-E-N. Yeah, S-E-N. Sen. Okay. And
Josephine Lee 是
you
I know that one.
okay, Joe.
Jos J-O-S-E-P-H
S-E-P-H.
Lee，你写个
I-N.
L 点一个点
E.
Yeah, Josephine.
Lee? Shia?
是 H-S-I-A 哈。
H-S-I-E-H.
H-S-I-E-H. Sha.
Shesha.
And Nancy says it right.
How do you say it?
Sha.
Shia?
是
Shia.
四姨呢？
是 Agnes A-G-N-E-S
A-G-N-E-S.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Agnes.
Agnes
A-G-N-E-S.
Did you ever meet her, Noji?
Agnes.
李
Tao.
涛
T-A-O.
Is that Tata's mom?
T-A-O
Tata's
There's a Tata one that is.
Tata's grandma.
Tata's grandma.
Tata's grandma.
我也想
陶的
淘淘的官嘛。
陶的外婆嘛，就是四姨嘛。
嗯。
对啊。
是一是姓陶嘛，陶岳林嘛，
四姨父姓陶啊。
你姓陶啊？
T-A-O。
对。Yeah. Okay. And then 你的哥哥呢？
我哥哥是什么
有没有英文名字
叫 David 是吧
？David 李哈，
嗯。
？Baby. Okay. 那你呢？他们叫你是 Nancy 的。
Nancy。
A-C-Y. And 小舅呢？
小舅叫什么？Joseph
Joseph。
Did you meet any of those
Mm.
uncles?
J-O.
J-O-S-E-P-H.
P-H.
Joseph.
So the oldest are here and go to Angus?
Yeah. One.
Chinese.
Go back.
Goes from right to left.
Okay.
Yeah. You know that. I marked the number, so you won't be confused. Okay. So, 李明轩有没有英文名字啊？
谁呀？
就是你的二伯父啊，他有没有英文名字？
他的名字就是李明轩，
没有英文名字哈，
我忘记了，
有是吧
不知道了。
？OK。
明天的明是吧？轩车字边一个干是吧？
我知道，轩。
车字边一个干，他们的英文名字就是。
轩哈，一个车一个杆。
不是他的英文名字。
英文名字啊，我不知道。
我暂时用那个拼音的，MINGXUAN，轩。
That grandpa, great grandpa,
No, this is
the law.
great grand uncle.
Oh,
X
XUAN，轩。
UAN。
He's the oldest.
No, my mother couldn't remember all the name. 李明轩是老二嘛，是吧
老二，
？OK。
老大叫什么？
你那 grandpa， 就是你的父亲英文名字呢？
他是说 HK 李。
HK 李。
H 点一点，然后 K 点一点，是不是？
what did great grandpa die of?
什么说？
他是病死的时候是生什么病死的？
老爷生什么病？
啊，他也没有什么家什么病，他就是一直要睡觉，也不吃都不吃东西了。我的母亲，哎呀，人挑给他喂他，他不大吃东西，就是睡觉。
Nothing, you know, any illness. She just wanted to sleep.
He just went to sleep and never woke up.
And
So maybe heart attack?
Lose appetite. No appetite. Doesn't want to eat anything. Just want to sleep. I guess probably if you don't take any food in, and then you get weaker and weaker, you just want to eat, sleep.
But he wasn't very old, was he?
under 60， 50几是吧？
什么？
老爷多少岁死的
54。
？54。
54. I'm 51.
But he's a very hardworking manager. It's too much stress.
Don't work too hard.
一个顺丰 company 是他弄起来，所以也许以前很劳累啊，就
Too much stress?
Yes,
Just
too much
too.
stress.
Well, I guess if you're a
Yeah.
multi-millionaire.
He's very good-hearted. Even though during the war, he still gave money for the employees.
You know, Nene said she loved him very
Yes.
much.
一直
我说在那个打仗的时期啊，他照样发工资给
Hey,
他的
Jared,
工
when you
人。
go, if you go upstairs, take them with you.
他的 Japanese war 是吧？他照样付薪水。
company 的伙计喜欢他。
Oh, the company, the employee, all of them.
李洪成是老几啊？
李洪轩。
李洪成。
李洪生老六，我父亲是老三。
OK， 所以老大忘记名字了，老四、老五忘记名字。
老四、老五有一个是读医的，也是还没结婚就病死的，有一个。
叫什么名字也不记得。
不知道了。
Jeremy's calling you.
So basically,
Jeremy's calling you. Call her again, Jeremy.
Here's
Go. Call her again.
Auntie Josephine, and so this will be our father and grandfather, and so this is
差不多7点，在路上到1点。
Laval?
Say goodbye.
Airport Laval?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, thank you so much,
Oh, you're
Ruth.
welcome. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. See you all